Well, hello guys. This is another video, and this is an aside video where let's see this blog about Amazon SD, NewGrad, Seattle. Some so on LeetCode, we can see that there are many different blogs that are being posted by people who have got some offers. So this is one of those blogs, and reading these blogs will give you much more insight into the process and that how people persist and how they clear the interviews. So this guy, he gave many interviews. So this is the timeline. He has shown everything, and so the first interview was Bloomberg interview, and he was rejected in that. So he is saying that they asked the question minimum stack. So one thing that I will also do is that I will take the ideas of the questions from here, and so I will just write down the suggestions here, and whatever yeah so whatever question I find that it's a good question to explain, I would do that. So the second question, again, he was asked as rotated sorted array, and he was able to solve this first question very fast, and the second question also he was able to solve it quickly. But then virtual on-site, I think due to COVID, virtual on-site interview happened, and the very next day my phone interview, I got a mail, etc. By this time, I had so he had done about 370 LeetCode questions before this, and took the entire week to go through Bloomberg tag questions on LeetCode. Okay, so I think if we take the LeetCode premium account, we can go through a particular tag question. So it's a good feature. So LeetCode, I think, is a very good site for especially for preparing for the interview. So you guys can, like, if you want, you can take some LeetCode premium subscription, and you can do all the questions, all the tag questions. Or maybe you can follow this video, all the videos that I'm making, and do the questions. So I also went through the interview discussion section to see what type of questions they were asking. So I think discussions we can see for free, or like here we are seeing for free. So this is another question that we can discuss: rotated sorted array. And one question that we have already discussed is twosome. So this was the very first question, which was kind of a trial question that we discussed in the very first video. So this will be there, and these two questions are there that we can discuss. And round one, he was asked this question: merged intervals. So was able to solve this very easily. Again, the interviewers were really interested in how well I conveyed my ideas. The second question was number of distinct islands. So this is the question I was thinking about doing next: number of distinct islands. And this is a very classical question, which is very informative as well. So solved this after a bit of thinking. The interviewer seemed really satisfied. Okay, so his first round went well, but bam, in the second round comes the system design question, and many people are like confused regarding these questions. Even I am, like, to speak the truth, even I have not solved any such questions till this point. This is one type of questions that we must practice, and we can find the resources all over the internet. Maybe in the future I will make some video on this if I get the time. But system design questions are really necessary the for clearing further rounds. But clearly, algorithmic questions are equally as important, because if you are not able to clear the first round, you won't be even able to even reach for the second round. So this was a really interesting question. I had a nice time talking. Okay, so this also went well for him. After spending about 25 minutes, we moved on to the next question, which was lowest common ancestor on a binary tree. So again, a coding question, which we can see here. So this is another question that we can discuss. After round 2, I was informed that I will be having 2 more rounds. Earlier I read that this was a positive sign. Okay, round 3 was a HR round and involved basic questions. Okay, round 4 was with a manager, where I was asked some basic system design concepts. The interview went perfect. I was really happy with my performance. After a week I got a rejection mail. Oh, his interview went perfect. He answered everything, but still he got a rejection email. I still do not know where I screwed up. And so this is the worst kind of thing, when you don't know where you went wrong. So you are not even able to improve for the future interview rounds. till date this was my best interview. Oh my god. And he still got rejected. After the rejection I felt really low, like anyone would feel like that, had lost. So my bet is that he must have gone wrong here. NYC subway system, and when the manager asked him about some system design concepts, because everything else is straightforward. I mean, he was pretty confident about everything else, the interview questions, and they have a straightforward solutions. Only these design questions, they don't have much of a straightforward solution. We have to come up with certain ideas how we will design the system, how and what entities will be there, etc. So yeah, so I think my bet is that he must have went wrong here, and might be in HR round he might have answered some questions in which might which uh, which were not up to the company standard, or yeah, so they might have not adhered to the company's standard. So it might be the case, but my best bet is in system design he might have screwed up. Okay, so after the rejection I felt really low, had lost the will to code anything. Yeah, this happened with me in the first year also, when people who did not even code much. But yeah, so it is a different story which I might tell in the future video. But yeah, so this is one thing, that you lose everything, you lose every hope, that why are you solving all these hundreds of questions, that even if you're not able to clear up the interview. So yeah, so this happens. But let's see what happens further. So but after a week I got up and started coding again. Yeah, so you see, this is the beauty of coding that I was talking about. That this is why I'm making the videos, that I'm still making the videos, because competitive programming and solving these puzzle based algorithmic questions, it's very fun. And even if you are down, and when you start solving these questions again, you feel the rush, and you feel the excitement that you used to get before. So that is one of the beauty of solving these questions. And yeah, so that is why I have kept up with it, and I hope to like stir that feeling in you guys if you're watching the videos. By the way, thank you for watching the videos. Yeah, so Lucid, so again he went for the second interview round, and online assessment involving a coding challenge where I had to solve a question within a time frame of 10 days. Oh, so it was a pretty long round, and involved a coding challenge where I had to solve 3 questions. This was the first round after the online assessment, I guess, which were given in an hour. So okay, so 3 questions in 1 hour. So my guess is that those questions might be like easy or maximum to maximum medium level on LeetCode. All 3 were short and concise codes. Yeah, so expected, because 3 questions in 1 hour. So this is what we expect. The third one was designing the Othello game. I don't know what that is, but yeah. The interviewer was nice and polite. This round went pretty well, and I could solve all 3. Had 2 rounds of interviews. First question was based on linked list and arrays. Second question was similar to course schedule. So this is another question we will cover up. So you can see that I'm picking up all the questions from these blogs only, because they will give us all the like good ideas what kind of questions are asked in the interviews, because I've not prepared anything for this course. This course that I'm making is all out of interest for CP and for solving good questions, and LeetCode is full of good questions. So I have to say for that, and it has such a nice interface and such an informative website, I must say. And yeah, I promise that LeetCode is not paying me anything for like for saying good things about them here. I'm doing it because yeah, you will even find it too if you look into it. Yeah, round 2 was mainly object-oriented design and resume-based question. The interviewer felt my resume was more of ML-oriented. Round 1 didn't go exactly perfect, and in round 2 the HR felt my resume wouldn't be a great fit for the company, so I didn't have high expectations here. Yeah, rejected after 2 weeks, but he did not expect to get in the first place, so I don't think he felt much of like why this happened. Yeah. So now Amazon. Yeah, so this is the most famous company that hires the most number of people. And especially I think new grads and experienced people alike. And yeah, so I think this guy was pretty excited for this interview, as we will see here. Finally, the Amazon online assessment arrived, and I had really high expectations. Was able to solve all the debugging questions, which was online assessment 1. In online assessment 2, solved the first question within 10 minutes. For the next 60 minutes, I tried solving the second question. I was pretty confident about my approach, but I kept on getting unhandled exception. I wasn't able to solve this. Felt really bad for this round. All the months of coding felt useless. Again, the same feeling. And finished the online assessment 3 the next day. By now, I was living zombie. All my dreams of working in big tech companies were ruined. All the money my parents spent on my education, oh man. So this is the worst kind of feeling when you feel that that all the money that your parents spent on you were useless and yeah, you were not able to do anything. This is the worst kind of feeling. Like it crushes all the hope. Yeah, was rejected within 3 days, but wait, the Amazon story doesn't end here. Wow. Yeah, as I said, the yeah, so the chances of getting on Amazon are much higher than any other company. So his story still goes on, as we can see. So as I mentioned, I felt that I wasn't doing anything wrong in online assessment 2. Turns out there were a lot of students who faced the same problem. Okay, I mailed Amazon after 2 weeks. After about a week from my mail, Amazon sent out OA2 and OA3. So they resent the online assessment 2 and 3. And yeah, the next day, okay. So he hasn't said to how his OA3 went, but I think it might have gone good, okay, but because he hasn't said anything bad about it. So Amazon virtual onsite, okay, so again virtual onsite due to COVID. Had the 30-minute round. The interview was awesome. We had a nice time chatting, and the interview was mainly about OA2 review. After a week, I got a mail that I was waitlisted. So because of many people applying, he might have got waitlisted. By this time I was extremely frustrated. The one interview I could clear, I got waitlisted for that. Okay, cursing my luck, I started coding even more aggressively, and after a few weeks, I finished about 500 lead code questions. So from 300, he went to 500, from 390, I guess. So approximately like 120, 130 questions he solved more, and yeah. So as I was saying, this is what is fun about lead code. You like if you start doing it, you just keep on going. Like this happens on many other platforms, but you know the thing about lead code is uh, that it's specifically for interviews. So if you are getting good at lead code, it's a clear indication that you might be getting, I like might is the wrong word, you are getting good at solving interview questions, and as uh, the law of transitivity, you are good at solving, you are good at like you're getting good at cracking in interviews, so your chances are surely increasing. So yeah, so this is the beauty of lead code. So Apple reject, this was Apple. I knew this wouldn't be like any ordinary interview. Apple virtual onsite, the interviewer seemed not so friendly. Okay, he wasn't really impressed with my resume. We started coding. I was able to solve the first question. The second question was not on lead code, but I was able to successfully code and execute the given question. It was a graph question which used backtracking. Got rejected after 3 days. Oh, the holiday season was fast approaching, and I still didn't have a job. Oh, so like he was heading for a bad holiday, I think. By now I got used to rejections, but each time, although I felt broken down, I tried getting up and coming back stronger. Oh my god. So this is the best quality that anyone can have. Like the rejections don't define you, but it's your ability to cope up with those rejections that define you. So yeah, so this was a great line that I just came up with, and I think I read it somewhere or something, but yeah, so this is as true as it can be. The rejections never define you, but it's your ability to get back up and fight those rejections again and again. Because yeah, uh, I will come to this why, because like what I was going to say after, because later sometime in some other video. So KLA, I haven't heard about this company Ghosted. So yeah, just before Thanksgiving week, I tried reaching out to recruiter, and she scheduled an interview after Thanksgiving. Okay, the round one was with manager. Company was looking for full stack SD. Although I had no work experience, the manager seemed really interested in my coding skills. The only downside was the language. They wanted to do the coding in Java, but it had been like 3-4 years that I used Java. Except for the fact that everything went very smooth. The following question was discussed with various approaches. Intersection of two linked lists. Okay, so this is another question that we can solve. Intersection of two linked lists. Okay. In the second, he was given to design a BST from scratch. Had to write all the insert, delete, and search functions. Oh, so this is a bit tough because designing things from scratch, we always need to be careful about that, and especially like BST. Oh, like this is one of the toughest things that I had to get my head around it. So yeah, so this is also one thing that we can do: design a BST from scratch, uh, and learn about various and about learn the facts about BST, and learn various facts about BST. Yeah, I think we can do this. I mean, this is not these videos are not specifically for like learning some things or designing some things, but if they are being asked in the interview, then why not? The code took me about 25 minutes, but I was able to run and execute it. The second question was another design question similar to LRU. So yeah, so this is a pretty good question. So this is like a mixture of design questions and which has some pretty good coding related elements. So yeah, I'm looking forward to covering this question also. So this would be a good design and coding related question. Yeah, so it will be good. The interview went smooth and I was really happy with my performance, but the recruiter ghosted me after round two. I wrote a follow up mail, but she didn't reach back. Yeah, so this is a pretty bad thing, and yeah, so this speaks a lot about the company, that so what they are or what they are not. But again, this is being posted by some anonymous guy, so we are still not sure whether it's 100% correct or not. But yeah, always take it with a grain of salt. We don't know whether it's correct or not, but yeah, if he's saying in such a excruciating detail, if he's telling everything like that, so yeah, so it might be true. But yeah, let's see further. TikTok, he was again rejected here. I had done a lot of interviews, but this interview experience was horrible. There was communication barrier. Uh, I don't know whether, I think TikTok is based out of China. I think like its parent company is China, so that might be the case. I don't know. Four hacker rank questions were given. The questions seemed quite difficult. Oh, I was able to solve two full and the other two partially. The first week of December, I got the interview invitation. There was a communication barrier. Interviewer couldn't explain the question properly. Was reframing the question. I tried asking clarifying questions, but the interviewer didn't like. He couldn't hear anything. He even wasn't able to understand when I was coding. After a lot of struggle, I was able to figure out what he wanted. Then he told me to execute it. My program did not execute in the first go, but after 2-3 minutes, I solved the bugs and executed the code. The interview was supposed to be in English, but it felt like they didn't care about the language. I guess they only cared about the programming language. Yeah, bad joke. So yeah, I really felt disappointed. TikTok being such a big tech giant, I expected better. So AWS. In November 2020, I reached out to a recruiter. He sent me the online assessment. It was smooth, and I got all the questions from the below list. Uh, so, so yeah, we hit a jackpot. Like there are many good questions here. I think the recruiter was supposed to schedule my interview in January. Okay, so in January his interview was going to be scheduled. He gave it in November. So AWS is, I think, different from Amazon. I mean, they are obviously both Amazon, but AWS is a different branch altogether, I think. Finally, in December, I was able to get off the waitlist and had the offer. Oh, wow, good thing for him. I am sure that it must be before Christmas, so a good, happy, and satisfactory Christmas for this guy. Yeah, so I'm happy for him. So yeah, final say, yeah, it was all hell of a journey with little ups and downs. When I started doing LeetCode in March, I wasn't that great. So this guy started in March, so Jan, Feb. So he was coding for like almost 10 months. He started in March, but by November I was helping all my friends with their ON and practicing LeetCode. Wow. So yeah, this is fun. So LeetCode is fun. It says everything about LeetCode. It's fun. There was a time I felt like I was going crazy coding all day without talking to anyone or eating anything, and after the rejections one by one, I felt like I was good for nothing. Everyone reading this, I know it's difficult going through the process, especially if you don't have any work experience, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and when you reach there, it's all happiness. Wow, well said. So practice coding and don't forget about your friends and family. Yeah, so this is one thing that I will touch upon in the future maybe. So everything will seem sorted out. It's just part of life. At the end, when that one interview clicks, it will all be worth it. As in the words of Steven Tyler, dream until the dream comes true. Good luck, everyone. Wow. So this was a pretty good blog, and there are many more blogs like these about the experiences of people, how they went on about the interviews. So we will read more such blogs from time to time, and hopefully you guys will get inspired that yeah, solving lead code is fun, and solving any programming like puzzle based, algorithmic, competitive programming based type questions, or yeah, based questions or type questions is always fun, whether you are solving it on lead code or any place else. But yeah, if you are new to this, I think lead code is one of the best platforms to start with for that. And if you are just doing this for the sake of cracking an interview, I think lead code is still the best platform for that. And like it is the best platform for that if you are preparing for cracking coding interviews. So yeah, oh my god, so many questions here. Wow. I think we should just like I will come to this blog once again later, and blogs. So I will come back to this blog and maybe pick up some good questions which are like much more informative. And because I cannot make videos on every question, but I might be able to cover up some questions which I will do. Yeah. So okay, so good talk. And so guys, so this is the end of this video. And so this was just an aside video, and I will keep on making videos like this to like keep you motivated. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. And like one lesson that we got from this video is never give up and enjoy the process. Like results will eventually come your way. I mean, there are hundreds of companies out there, and if you give like hundreds of interviews, uh, you will eventually succeed in one interview. So keep up the hard work and never give up. Okay, so thank you, and I will see you in the next video.